What's up, bro?
Hey.
What we doing, huh?
Good.
What are we playing? Playing some soccer, huh? Huh?
Yeah?
Awesome. I'm gonna go in there and fix your sink, okay?
Okay, she's in there.
House call.
Okay, come on in. I'm just on the phone.
Hey. What do you mean you're not dropping her off anymore? Is this you saying this, or is Olivia saying this? No, I've been trying to call her. She hasn't been answering. Are you telling her not to answer my phone calls? No. Look, we've been planning this for over a month. Michael even took work off. Yeah, well, drop her off a day early then. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take her to school. Look, just tell her. Yeah, tell her I'll take her to school. Yeah, it's no big deal. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
What a disaster. What a disaster. Ben, come on, let's go, buddy. Olivia's on her way. Ben. Ben, come on, buddy, let's go. Ben.
What time is it?
Come on, let's go. Olivia's gonna be here in 15 minutes. Let's go.
Why are you even here?
You said Olivia was getting dropped off today.
So?
You also said you're working until like 5 a.m.
Ah, good call.
All right, I'm gonna head out to work. Olivia will be here in 5 minutes.
Copy that. Hey. Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Did you just wake up?
How can you tell?
Work late?
Just until 6 a.m., so not too late. How's your job going?
It's good. Look, she's got homework tonight. She's got a math test tomorrow, first period. Just make sure she gets to school on time, okay?
I'll get her there.
Yeah, well, it's just that last time you had her on a weekday, you went fishing.
And that was like a year ago.
Yeah, well, my point still stands.
Oh, look, you realize I've only seen her like twice in the last 2 months, right?
Yeah, we were in California.
For like a week.
Okay.
You know, what about the other 5 weeks?
All right, well, she's getting older, all right? She's social, and she has friends. She's a teenager now.
She's 13.
And that's a teenager. Just get her to school and on time. That's all I ask, all right?
I'll get her there.
Great. Oh, she's got this boy chasing her. She's texting him. I don't know anything about him, but I thought you should know.
Got it. How's the homework coming along?
I'm working on it.
How's the pizza?
It's fine.
Fine. Fine? Come on, this is Rowdy's pepperoni pizza, alright? You know, did you know, in fact, I used to drive for these guys.
What's the Wi-Fi password again?
Can't remember. Yeah, I've written down here somewhere. I'll have to find it. Hey, how'd the homework turn out?
Mostly done.
Mostly. When has mostly ever satisfied anybody? Alright, well, guess mostly we'll have to do. It's getting late. Who you texting? Come on. Mom says that you got a boy texting you?
I'm texting Hazel.
Alright. Well, let's think about wrapping up and getting to bed. I told your mom I would get you to school on time, so. Hey, what was that song I used to sing to you when you were little? You remember?
Whiskey Lullaby.
Whiskey. Wow. Did I really sing that? You remember that?
You sing a lot of songs.
Yeah. What about the song I sang to you, though, when you were, like, really little? What was that?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
That's right. That's right. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the clouds so high, like a diamond, bing, in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Take it away, Olivia. You know, when I get this house fixed up, life's gonna be a whole lot better. I promise. I'd say in 5 minutes, kiddo. All right. Hey, I never forgot singing that lullaby to you. Just wanted to see if you remembered. All right, I'm gonna check you out of school 30 minutes early. Meet me here, 2:30 on the dot. All right, we gotta be on the mountain by 4 o'clock. And I want fishing poles in the river by 6. Good luck on that math test. Oh, hey, and tell Mom we were here 15 minutes early, huh? Put in a good word for me. Hey. Yeah, I got her to school on time. Yeah, 15 minutes early on time, actually. Yeah, she did her homework. Yeah, we had pizza, usual. Yeah. Yeah, I'll drop her off Sunday night, actually. Yeah, we'll be back Sunday. I'll drop her off at home. Yeah. Hey, I was actually wondering, do you ever remember me singing Whiskey Lullaby? You do? Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, hey, I wanted to ask you, I was wondering if, you wanted to, maybe talk sometime, Yeah, just about us. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, hey, yeah, I'll let you go. I gotta get packed up anyway, so I'll...
Call me later.
2:45, young lady. We were 15 minutes early for school, and now we're 15 minutes late for fishing. That is a tragedy.
Just lost track of time.
Well, let's go fishing. You, my friend, are gonna have to explain to Uncle Mike why we're 30 minutes late for something we are never late for. I know, let me guess, you've been waiting here an hour because you got here 30 minutes early, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, my fault. Been running a little behind schedule lately.
How's it going, Olivia? It's been forever since I've seen you.
Hi, Olivia.
Hey, Kylie.
Will you braid my hair like yours?
Yeah, I can do that.
She's been so excited to see you.
Well, let's get on that trail. Daylight's burning.
When was the last time you guys were up here? It's been a couple of years, huh?
Yeah. I think I was like, I was thinking 4 or 5.
You're only 5?
I think 5 is fine.
Hey, if you two want to fish, we can go on up ahead and get camp set up for the night.
Oh, we can help do that.
Nah, catch us some fish instead. We'll set up at the normal spot, all right?
You sure?
Olivia, get your dad fish.
You're just gonna hold down here? Yeah, this is the spot. Remember how to get your pole set up? All right, let's go to work. Hey, can I ask you a question? Who's the boy at school?
He's just a friend.
Yeah, what's his name?
Why do you care?
Because I'm your dad. You're 13 years old, and I know how the minds of 13 and 14-year-old boys work and what they do and think about in their spare time. And despite the fact that you feel you're going on 18, you're still 13, young lady.
It's not like you and Mom were 18 when you made the mistake of having me.
You were never a mistake.
Why does it have to be like this? Why didn't it work out?
I want to make it work.
I know, and I can try harder, but Mom doesn't want to make it work.
She does.
Dad, she's moved on without you. She's seeing someone else. And she's happy, and it hurts because it's someone else. It's not you. And it makes me sad because I know you still care about her.
Let me tell you something. You are so beautiful, Olivia. Your heart is so big, it's hurting me. I do care about Mom. I want her to be happy, and I want you to be happy. We've all been hurt by this. All I want right now is for you to be happy. Because of
You're happy, I'm happy. I need you. I feel like I lost you. I just want that Shadowbug back, huh? And I don't care if it's boys instead of firebugs you want to talk about, or funny memes instead of my old nursery rhymes. I just want to be able to have that back and forth again. So Mom's happy. We should be happy for her. And we'll always have each other. That's all that matters. And we can never lose that. Nobody can take that away from us.
Hey, look who's back.
Yeah.
You guys catch us some dinner? Well, get some marshmallows.
All right. What do we have? More?
Some more.
All right.
Olivia is so good with Kylie. And Kylie really looks up to her too. I mean, she was talking the whole drive up about her. She was so excited to see her.
Yeah, it's good for Olivia too. She gets to be a big sister.
We need to get them together more often. How many times have we been out here? Looking at this same night sky.
Not enough.
You remember that time when Dad forgot the fishing poles?
He forgot everything. No tent, no packs, no poles.
And it rained.
It did rain. It even rained. I think we had a tarp though or something, you know. But I don't know, man. Man, we were lucky kids though.
Is that Dad's old chair?
It is.
You still sit in that old thing?
Nobody sits in Dad's chair. Just sits there. Well, we should probably put this fire out. Olivia's got to be exhausted. Full day of school and all.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat too. All right, kids, let's get to bed. We fishing at sunup?
You bet your life we are.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
When we get back, I'm gonna tell Mom I want to spend more days with you.
I'd like that.
I love you.
I love you too.
Tu just got cascanal, couple. Everything's okay. I'm just putting you back to sleep. Just relax.
Hello there. You're restrained, but it's best if you just relax. Can you understand me okay?
What hospital is this? There was people working on me.
This is not a hospital, Ben.
You don't know my name. I don't know you.
Just relax. I'm going to tell you where you are right now. You aren't on Earth anymore. You are on a planet we call Solterra, trillions of miles from Earth.
Okay. You know what? I want to talk to somebody else. I want to know where the hell my daughter is. I want to know exactly what happened.
I'm here to answer your questions.
No. You know what? I'm done with you. Why can't I move? What is going on? Get someone else in here. Right now, I demand to know where my daughter is. Okay. Can you hear me? I'm ready to listen.
Hello, Ben.
Just tell me what the hell is happening.
You were taken from Earth. You were brought here for a very important and specific reason.
Hey, stop. Where is here?
Solterra, a planet trillions of miles from Earth in a different solar system.
I traveled, like, in a ship?
That's right.
But you look just like me.
Surprise.
I don't get it.
There's very little I can tell you about the reason you are here. I really wish I could explain more.
Why am I here?
There are leaders here who want to interfere with Earth.
What does interfere mean?
Let's just say the Earth you knew would cease to be the Earth you recognize. However, there are many here who oppose any intervention, who want to allow Earth to develop on its own path, on its own time. And that's why you're here. Ben, the best way I can describe this, think of a trial on your planet. Think of me as your lawyer. You are on trial for the fate of planet Earth.
Why me?
It was decided after much discussion that we would select an Earthling at random.
What did you say your name was?
My apologies. I'm Osik.
This is just crazy. Can I speak to someone else?
Your stress levels are up. I need to let you rest and process all this information. This is all very real, Ben, and we don't have much time.
There was a woman when I first woke up. Who was she? What's happening? Who are you?
someone who wants to see you get home safely.
Take me home, please. I need to get back to my daughter.
We want to help you do just that, Ben. But you need to let us help you. And you need to accept the reality of the situation that you're in. You're very far from home. And you have a very important role to play that will decide the fate of your entire planet.
What do I need to do?
You will present before the council tomorrow. Procedure is much like a trial on Earth. I will be there to help you understand and guide you through the process. You will present twice, separated by several days. The first, they will ask you questions. You simply answer the best you can. The second, they will allow you to speak your mind. Both opportunities are equally important.
Why am I a prisoner? Why can't I go out and see your world?
Ben, we feel the less you know about our world, the more successful you'll be. Our customs, our society, our technology, it will overwhelm you and serve only as a distraction to your purpose here.
I just need proof.
You speak of a daughter?
Yes.
You are a prisoner, are you not? She is being withheld from you. That's all the proof you need. Everything else is irrelevant. Good luck.
We're in the chamber, Ben. We're almost ready to begin. Okay, stand up. Answer the questions the best you can. Refrain from making any statements or asking any questions.
Who is this, Earthling?
My name's Ben.
What is your role on Earth?
I'm just an ordinary man with an ordinary life.
What is the purpose of your life?
I don't know.
These family units on Earth, tell us of yours.
I'm a father. I have a daughter. I have a brother.
Do you have emotions for them?
Yes.
Describe your emotions.
I can't really. I can just feel them.
Describe the function of your family unit.
It's somewhat dysfunctional. I'm separated from my wife.
Do you feel this is satisfactory?
No. I wish my wife and daughter lived with me. I wish it were different.
You wish they felt the same way as you?
Yes.
These family units, do you feel like they are beneficial and successful to your planet?
Yes, I do.
Is the dysfunction of the family unit common on your planet?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know exactly. Selfishness, distractions, free agency.
So it's hard to make them successful?
Yes.
Did you belong to a family unit when you were a child?
Yes.
Was it functional?
Yes.
Is it still functional?
It no longer exists. My parents are no longer alive.
Does the loss of your parents affect your ability to function efficiently?
Yes.
Explain.
I feel pain.
Explain.
It's deep inside my chest, but I can't describe it. But it's always there.
Are the emotions you feel within your family units difficult to manage?
Yes.
Do you feel like these emotions make individuals do irrational things?
Yes.
Do you feel like these emotions can make individuals unstable?
Yes.
What emotions do you feel right now?
Sad. Afraid.
Do you feel that pain inside your chest now?
Yes, it's there.
Do you wish that pain could go away?
Yes.
I'm sorry you've had to go through this.
Do you have a name?
My name is Ella Piskalish. Call me Ella.
I don't feel like I did too well in there.
Did you answer the questions honestly?
I did.
Then you did just fine. You can't control the questions. They knew what they were doing. You'll have your chance. You'll have your opportunity to express your feelings.
I don't know what to say, though. I'm not great with words. I can't even get through to my own daughter.
Tell me about that pain. You said it was caused by losing your parents?
I don't really like talking about it.
At least let me help you with this pain.
How?
Tell me what causes it.
Have you never loved or lost anyone? I was 16 years old. My brother was 14. One moment our parents were there and then they were gone. There was an accident. I didn't even get to say goodbye. Never got to tell them how much they meant to me. And it wasn't until after they were gone that I realized what I should have been telling them the entire time. That I loved them. That's the pain. And now I have a daughter that's feeling that exact same pain right now.
I need to be alone.
You're on an island. We decided it was best to give you more freedom.
I have questions. What happened to me last night? It wasn't a dream. Was it real?
Do you still have the pain? That's what's important.
How is this possible?
We don't have all the answers, Ben. We're just further along. Your planet needs more time, and soon things that are impossible will become possible.
What am I supposed to do?
Whatever you want.
Are we alone?
Ben, you need to start thinking about your planet and how you can help save it. You're going to go before the council again in 2 days.
I need more information. The more I understand about you, the better I can understand what it is I need to do.
It'll be dark soon. You'll be cold. I will provide us warmth and shelter.
I'm gonna build us a fire.
A few days ago, I was down there, looking up here.
Tell me more about your life on Earth.
It's a sad story, really. A failure. I just bore you.
No. Tell me.
I was born and raised in a simple town with simple parents. My dad was a truck driver. My mom was a school teacher. My dad was a big outdoorsman. He would take me and my brother fishing, hunting, camping. We spent a lot of nights like this one.
when they passed, it was tough. I was 16 at the time, and we had a neighbor who took us in, and she helped pay the mortgage and eventually bought the house, which allowed me and my brother to live there until we graduated high school. Those were tough years. I was always a good kid. I made some mistakes during that time. When I was 17, I learned I was going to be a dad. Yeah. I didn't know what to do. I thought about running away. But I knew that wasn't the answer. While my brother was going to college and becoming a doctor, I was getting married and trying to figure out how to make a young marriage work. And I took whatever job I could to pay the bills, and after a while I was somehow able to save up enough money to buy some land and start building a house that I never finished. And one day my wife just got up and left. Didn't really say much. Just took her things, and took my daughter, and they were gone. She was my whole world. And I saw no point in finishing that house. There was going to be no one to fulfill it with. I still see my daughter from time to time, but it's not like before. Last night I was there, I felt like, we were actually having a breakthrough. I'm rambling.
No. Go on.
I'm afraid she thinks I left her. That I just got up in the middle of the night and walked away from her. I'm worried about her. No, 'cause somewhere out there is a scared little girl who doesn't know if she's ever going to see her dad again.
I have been studying Earth my entire life, but never like this. This is virtual reality. It's forbidden on Soltierra, but it's the only place one is truly free here, without eyes watching or ears listening. I placed a VR ring on your finger.
But this is real.
During what we call the transformation era, more and more people were choosing to escape here. If they weren't using it to have private conversations, they were using it to simply escape from reality. The technology was soon banned as a way to keep things politically stable and to keep economic production from failing. Anyone found in possession of this technology for private use was, and still is, immediately terminated.
What about now? Are you risking your life?
Ben, you need to know that things aren't perfect here. Everything I say outside of VR, I am allowed to reveal. But what I tell you in here is forbidden and must never be spoken outside of here. We first discovered your planet in what for you would be the year 1884. It was the most advanced planet we had discovered then and since.
So there are other planets like us?
Yes, but most are primitive civilizations.
Why is that?
Most civilizations seem to self-destruct before advancing to a high level of technology. Wars, disease, famine, natural and cosmic disasters. But Earth was different. It was very much like our own planet from the past. Several programs were constructed to study and understand Earth. I, along with thousands of others, were specifically created to work in the program. The program has conducted all kinds of research, but has never made contact or interfered with Earth, politically or scientifically.
But you've taken people.
We've studied Earthlings, but only temporarily aboard our craft in Earth orbit. We've never brought an Earthling back. Until now.
Why now?
Earth has been a complex political problem ever since we first discovered it. We know it's on an interstellar trajectory. It will soon be able to travel and discover other stars. It's just a matter of time.
How long?
100 years, maybe more. But it's going to happen.
What's wrong with that?
We aren't worried about us. We can take care of ourselves. We're worried what Earth will do to the other worlds who have no defenses. Will they exploit them? Interfere with them? Contaminate them? It's been our policy to observe and study, to explore and discover, but never to interfere.
Until now.
Yes, until now.
Why not just share that knowledge?
Look to your own planet's history. It can only end in conquest. The same thing happened on this planet, and we've learned from it. Earth doesn't seem to learn from its past, and that is a worry to the Council.
You said last night you never lost anyone. Questions the Council kept asking me about families. Are they not a part of your society?
In our past, family units were once very similar to what they are on Earth, but over time and with technological advances, they became less and less necessary for our society. Eventually they disappeared, along with nationalities and cultural identity. We are now one race with very specific functions and purposes.
That's not a world I want to be part of.
It's where technology will take you. You are only in the beginning stages of AI. Eventually it will reach a point to where it will replace everything you know.
Are you AI?
We are organic, but are dependent on implanted AI to function. Basic emotion that would be normal to you is virtually non-existent to us.
Did your planet ever fight back? Fight back against the transformation?
In our solar system, there are 2 planets in the habitable zone. About 800 years ago, shortly before we developed interstellar travel, there was a revolt. A small faction of people left Soltierra and colonized a planet called Perseus. It would be similar to Mars in your system, but much more conducive to life. They've been working on terraforming for the past 800 years, but are just now beginning to move to the surface. They've been there almost 8 centuries, living a mostly natural life with natural births and deaths and limited AI.
Why did your planet allow them to go?
They had weapons and technology that could be destructive to Soltierra. There has been little diplomacy or communication between the two planets ever since.
Can they interstellar travel?
No. At the time of the revolt, that technology hadn't been developed yet. They had the means to travel within the solar system, but over time, even that was lost. They simply did not have the resources to maintain what they had. And that was never their intention. Their intention was to scale back technology and live a more basic, natural life.
Do you support what they did?
That's a question for the council, not a scientist.
Jotley. He's much older than anyone else I've ever seen. Who is he?
Jotlib is the head of the council. He's the oldest person on the planet, nearly 500 years old. Most people are terminated between 100 and 200 years. Only heads of councils are allowed to live longer than that, kept in existence to provide wisdom and historical perspective. He's been the head of the council the last 300 years, but he's somewhat of a controversial figure now. He's at odds with the rest of the council, and there is a push to move on from him. However, he did succeed in getting them to allow us to bring you here. All his hopes rest with you.
I don't understand why you don't just reach out to those who actually have power.
Ben, the fact that you are even here is a miracle. For reasons that may not be logical to you, we have chosen to act without warning or discussion. It is a certainty. But now you are here. We don't share your emotions, those of us alive today. We've never known love. We've never felt loss. We've studied you with curiosity and with envy. You represent what we once were, and we are what you will become. The only choice now is whether we expedite that reality or you retain your free agency and reach that end on your own. Ben, your emotions are powerful, and they have an impact. I'm feeling things I've never felt before. Don't underestimate the impact you can have. I'm going to give you some time alone. Try and get in tune with what you need to do. Remember, nothing we discussed here can be mentioned when we exit. This is our last night here.
When I go before the council, I want to wear my own clothes.
Ben? I'm feeling things I've never felt before.
Council, I stand before you today, representing planet Earth. I did not choose this. In fact, I was taken against my will. Taken from my home, my family, my daughter. To be honest, it still doesn't feel real. Any of it. There's so much I don't understand. But from what I do understand, it is the intention of this council to interfere with planet Earth. Why would you do this? How could you do this? Those have been the questions on my mind. But the more I think about it, the more I realize the why and the how isn't really important to me. I can't change anything you've researched or learned about our planet. I can only tell you how I feel at this very moment. This is me. This is what I look like most days on Earth. I'm nobody of real importance. I'm just one of billions of Earthlings that wakes up each day and tries to do the best that he can. From the questions I was asked the other day, it seemed to me that our emotional state is of great concern to this council. But what is life without emotions? The idea that you can exist for hundreds of years without experiencing emotion is something I don't understand. It's something I don't want to. I need my emotions. I need my joy. my sorrow, my anger, my compassion, my pain. Without it, who am I? Emotion is what makes life worth living. Life isn't about coasting on a straight path. It's about the peaks, the valleys. That's how we grow. You were also concerned about Earth's families, the bonds we have with one another, the loss and the hurt we experience. It's true, families can bring about great emotional pain, but they can also bring our greatest joys. On Earth, I'm a father to a beautiful 13-year-old daughter. I can't explain to you the emotional pain all of you have inflicted upon me by taking me away from her. You have no idea. And that's truly sad. You've gained a vastly superior intellect, but you've lost your ability to feel. You're worried about what Earthlings will do as an interstellar species, and yet you took me from my daughter. You violated my basic human rights as a being in this universe, and now you are threatening to interfere with Earth itself. What makes you any better than Earth? Who are you to be the judges of the galaxy? You could learn a lot from Earth. And I get it. Earth is full of nationalities, tribes, and wars, and conflicts. It's unpredictable. But that's because it's a place where freedom and agency still exists. Life on Earth is full of choices. And it's full of risks. And it's full of heartache and pain and loss. And yet, it's full of beauty. It's full of love. It's full of hope. My last day on Earth, that day started with my daughter not talking to me. And it ended with my daughter telling me that she loved me. Somewhere in between, we understood each other. That's a typical day on Earth. Give Earth a chance. Let us rise or fall on our own merit. Our emotions might be our downfall, but they also might be what propels us to the stars. If we ever make it this far, you can tell them about this day. A day when you made a difficult choice to do the right thing. I just want my daughter back. I want to go home. Thank you.
Thank you.
So when do I get to go home?
Ben, you were never going home. It was the deal we made when we brought you here. It's the only way to save your planet. Ben?
You lied to me.
Technically, I did not.
You betrayed me. All of you did.
Ben,
Get out.
Ben.
Out. Now. Figure out how to get me home.
He's dying. Physically, he's fine. We don't know why.
It's not physical.
What can we do?
Dad? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above, the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. When the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle all the night. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. In the dark blue sky you keep, and often through my curtains peep, for you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. you.
Ben? Ben? Can you hear me? You need to open your eyes. Ben, please. Please open your eyes. We're going to take you home. There's a craft waiting to take us to Perso. You're going to have to find the strength.
You lied to me.
I know. And I'll never do it again.
Take me home. Are you flying this thing?
It's flying itself. We're just along for the ride.
We out of danger?
Uncertain at the moment. If everything goes as planned, we should have safe passage to Perso.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just looking at my home for the last time.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Have you never traveled by Starcraft?
First time for me. Olivia would love this.
Is she interested in the universe?
Yeah. She's a smart girl. Unlike her dad.
Coming up on Perso, we've been able to communicate using VR with predestined coordinates in the craft, but other than that, I have no idea what to expect. To my knowledge, no one has been here in 800 years. Get ready.
Welcome to Perso. Please sit down. I'm Balmora, by the way, Governor of Perso. I apologize for the accommodations, but we thought it best we do this in a remote part of the planet.
What are we doing exactly?
Mr. Earth. It's remarkable. They took a beam from another star to bring the first wave of salty-earned defectors since ourselves. For that, I thank you. Let him in. Good luck to both of you.
There isn't much time. You have to go now. The shuttle is ready. I've done everything I can. The rest is up to you.
Wait. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
You gave up everything.
Life is full of choices. And it's full of risks. And it's full of heartache, pain, and loss. But it's also full of beauty. It's full of love. It's full of hope. Something I learned recently from a friend.
We really need to go.
It's a tragedy to watch someone you love put all their hopes in the past. Something that my daughter was trying to tell me at the riverbank.
How are you feeling?
Hopeful.
Well, I need to put you under now. When you wake up, you'll be exactly where you were taken. Will you be okay?
What's gonna happen to you? Stay with me on Earth. We can have a real life together there.
You've saved your planet, Ben. Now I need to save mine.
I love you.
I love you.
Ben, do you need more coffee?
No, thank you.
I'm gonna go check on the kids.
Thanks, honey. Hey, Ben, could I talk to you outside for a minute?
What is wrong with you? I mean, why would you even... In front of Olivia? Ben, this is next level insanity. I mean, you disappear for 2 months, and we think you're dead. You're all over the news. Look, I want to help you. I want to get you help, but I need you to level with me, man, about where you went and why you did it. Look, I get the divorce is hard and the stress, but I don't get this. This isn't you. I mean, what happened in there, that isn't you.
You know, I'd probably be reacting the same way as you are.
I mean, what else do I say? I braced myself for a lot of things, but not this. If you believe that's what really happened in there, then you need professional help. Should I even take you home with Olivia? I mean, can you take care of her? Are you okay?
I'll be alright. Olivia's the only reason I made it back here.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, about what I said at Michael's house today.
I believe you, Dad. It's okay. I believe you. When you were gone, I never stopped believing that you'd come back. I knew you wouldn't just leave like that. And Dad, I'm not just saying this, I really do believe you. And I know it's hard for you to talk about right now, but when you're ready, I want to know everything.
Get out of here and stay away from my horses. And me and Mike just took off running. And so we went to the other neighbor's farm and got on his horses. Just Gregory right over there. Yeah. Yeah. Good times.
I went in there and grabbed it. And I cut my finger off.
Are you kidding me? How old were you?
I don't know.
Wow. See, this is why I need to be around more. Man, oh man. Hey, you want to learn how to drive? Don't tell your mom.
Just ease into it. There you go. See, this ain't so bad. Got this already. You're already a pro.
Think you're gonna get me this time? I don't think so. Gonna move knight to check.
Checkmate.
Ah.